The following program is brought to you by our Patreon supporters. You can request podcast topics, enjoy exclusive RPG and video content, and more. Even just $1 a month gets you gameplay episodes a week early and makes you officially cool. Just like our Trash Elite, Rob and a guy from Ohio, DG, Distrucity KTL, Kitty Holbrook, Drake, Starstorm, and Passion Killer 711. Greetings and salutations. It is I, Eric J. Chucky, joined as always by the boy, especially for this series, because he's on the sticks in this one.
Yeah, look, you see this movement? That's me this time.
Oh my god, he has power. I've already lost.
All right, this is brought to you by none of the Patreon patrons. Brought to you by me. I like this game. We're going to make a new game.
This will be a long series,
so we have
not that long.
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of depends on how bad I am at Elden Ring. I haven't played in a long time. I played a little bit just to make sure I knew what I wanted to do. We have two options in front of us. For the thing I want to do first, it's going to be most efficient to be one of two classes. Either the Wretch, how I would typically start a playthrough, or Samurai. Samurai will save us some time in farming, and is pretty easy for the weapon I actually want to use, and the Uchi Katana is a great starter weapon anyway. Wretch gives us more flexibility, and we are naked, and that's funny. Which one do you prefer?
Cast your vote in the comments, and we'll see you guys next episode.
This is yours. I'm asking you. I'm asking you, person who has to watch me play this. I'm fine either way. I'm leaning Samurai because it's quicker.
I don't know. Oh, here's a coin. I'll flip a coin. Tails. I'm eating on the podcast, the show, because I don't care. And also, neither do any of the other Let's Players. We chastise ourselves for our bodily noises, for having snacks. There's no need for that. Everybody who does this fucking does this, especially the biggest ones. Tails is for Samurai, because Alf has a tail.
Okay.
Oh, it's a dime, so it's all wily. Heads, you're naked, buddy.
Sounds good. Means we're going to have to do a little more farming, but that's okay. Do we want to be
Which kind of diabetes do you want?
I don't know. I flip a coin for this usually, so do you have a preference between type of body?
Maybe we'll get some feet clicks. Go to type B.
You got it. All right. Well then, let's see here.
So do you have like a vision, or are you just letting this roll? Like, well, talk me through your process.
So my vision is, first off, I want to get enough vigor that I don't have to care anymore. The second thing is I kind of want to use the Bloodhound's Fang just because I haven't actually used it for a full playthrough.
Okay.
Both of those are very doable from either start. This is funny because then we have to scrounge for pants. Beyond getting that, I don't really have a run. I don't have the run fully planned out. Because it's funnier not to, I guess.
No. What is the Bloodhound's Fang?
It is one of the weapons available.
Shit, you got me there.
It is available in Limgrave. It is, you know those knights who are like they crawl across the ground on all floors. They're semi-feral. Yeah. One of them has it.
Yeah, the guy in the jail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a knife or a sword? Or...
It's a big curved sword that scales dex and strength, a bit like the Uchi Katana, but it's a somber weapon, so it's easier to upgrade, and it has a really cool Ash of War where you're like dodging around. It's like a cool dodge.
Cool.
Yeah. We need a name. You type this because
okay.
That's quicker.
Let's see. All right. What is the funniest possible thing I could type?
Who knows?
Man, all of it feels overdone.
Then just go simple.
Linda.
The Adventures of Linda. Begin now.
No, you're not even taking a starting item, huh?
Yeah.
That's the sound of a man who meant to take a starting item.
That's not really. You end up using them for a little while, but I probably would have just grabbed the runes. Do we watch the cutscene, yay or nay?
It's at this point, does anybody not know the story of Elden Ring? And if they don't, why aren't they here?
That's a great point.
This is not a lore play.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to fuck up your controls immediately.
Yes,
that is, we are not dealing with that.
Back up. You were there. Camera y-axis. There you go.
Fucking hell no. I want to be able to control my character. Thank you very much. I'm not flying a plane.
Star Fox ruined me. If the audio is a little fucky, that's because we do have the speakers on for us to be able to hear it. Because there's a lot of audio cues in this game. And he can't hear me if he puts on headphones.
Yeah, that makes it a much more weird and disjointed playthrough. All right.
I was eating, hashtag not an ad, Fiber One brownie, 70 calories, only 2 grams of sugar per bar.
All right, motherfucker, let's
delicious.
go. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up. It's gonna be, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Just kidding. Cowabunga!
Part of the fun of this is going to be watching me recoil in horror as he plays the game.
But that's just for me, because you can't see him. Skip.
All right, you're
Yay,
awake.
my juice!
You got your juice.
That's fine.
You got the cave of carnal knowledge, or whatever that said.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
You're not doing the tutorial?
The soldier of God can live. That's fine.
All right.
We have a tight time frame. I want to try and get something cool done in the first episode, but to do that, I want vigor. And to get vigor, I kind of have to do some farming. And to do some farming, we kind of have to get somewhere kind of far away. So we're on the move.
Okay. You're not even going to grab that item?
No, it's a multiplayer item. I don't need it.
Oh, okay. Did you ask me a question? I'm sorry.
I was going to ask, how are you?
Suffering. So, let's give a little background to people who don't know. I have defeated Elden Ring once. I started as the prisoner, or whatever it's called. Had a magic/dex build with a flail. In order to beat the final boss in its first incarnation before patches, I had to switch to a full magic build that just copied my compatriots and blast it with azure lasers. Bear, seek lest.
I just need to exhaust his dialogue options or something later.
I know.
Okay. No, my horse.
You gotta go get your horse.
I cry. I cry for no horse.
Gotta go walk up and get the horse. God, this is a beefy lady.
Yeah, I just sort of changed the base stat to a paler one and gave her short hair. And did not make any other changes, so...
No, I'm not against it. She's got a very sturdy base.
She's got power.
Yeah. Work those legs.
There's my smithing stone.
What those grippers
hey, Vari,
do.
I'll be back.
Am I right? Miyazaki, am I right?
Look, there's a reason he made the game how he made it.
He made the game how... There are very few games where the soles of a character's feet are so intricately detailed. As though by Quentin's own hand.
He denies this allegation, but we know.
If it's not him, it's someone on staff. Someone on staff is like sweating and going, they think it's Miyazaki-san. Anyway, I tried to replay Elden Ring, and I just don't like it as much on a replay. It's big, it's open, and it just takes too much damn time to do anything. Part of that is because I don't play the game like this man, where I just speed between points as though I'm trying to abuse the game instead of beat it. Which is very common for Elden Ring and even Dark Souls players. I like to take the scenic route. I like to pick things up. But also, unless you're abusing the game, you don't get enough levels in the early game to do shit. Or if you're like really, 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 really good, and you're like, oh, I'm doing an SL0 run, you know, I'm not that person.
I'm not that good. I want to be perfectly clear. We're going to die a lot. I've beaten this game a few times, but that doesn't make me good at it. I'm chopped. I'm unk. That's not happening.
In this cutscene, you receive a goat.
There she is. There she is. Okay, good. Give me my goat.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
I have not.
Have you heard the tale of
Yep.
Dark Plagius the Wise?
To aid you, you need only take me to the foot.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Let's go on a road trip. There's the car.
Use it. It will summon Torrent. Treat him with.
Of course I will treat Torrent with respect. I like him more than you. Bye. Actually, while I'm here...
Gotta put on that horse whistle. Also, my favorite weapon in this game are the flail weapons, and I've tried other weapons, and I've played most of them in other Dark Souls games, other than obviously the weapon types added in the DLC. So I just did the right playthrough the first time, so none of the other playthroughs feel as good.
Alright, so now we're on the road. So we're gonna be looking at the map. So I need to get down. Ah. That guy's a prick.
He got you.
He got me good.
Got your ass.
He got me good. Alright. Now back to what I was doing. Rude. Oh, I can't. There's another enemy around here. Are you still chasing me, you prick?
Oi! Oh, it's Bach.
I mean, I could, but I don't, because I'm not gonna, because your storyline is really sad. You can be a bush. You're happier that way. Everyone's better off if you remain a bush. Okay, I kind of got to go across this bridge and then up that way. Problem is I don't quite remember where I'm going. Ooh, really?
Is it something I need to look up as your...
No, I vaguely remember where I'm going.
Okay, my one and only job is worthless. Understood.
It would be hard for me to explain to you what to look up.
Understood, my friend. I will instead stop our cats from
Committing
entering
war
coitus.
crimes, yeah.
Get out of here, you cats!
The Knight's Cavalry wants to kill me, but I don't want to fight him right now, so he can just go fuck himself. We're not in the mood to fight you right now, buddy. I don't have any vigor yet. My little bar is very small, which means I can't fuck up, and I'm not very good at this video game, so I don't want to do that.
I'm worse, so, yet another reason why I'm not playing.
Yeah. And away we go! I'm grabbing map fragments as we go to where I'm planning to go because the blanked out map is harder to use.
Are you explaining to the viewer why you're not ignoring the map fragments?
I'm explaining to the viewer why I put an icon next to this map fragment right now, as opposed to going to get it later when a more convenient time. Also, it's conveniently located near this thing, which I needed to find, because it's near something else I want to go.
We're not actually speedrunning this game.
Oh no, I'm not fast enough or good enough for that. We would stall out the speed run so instantly.
Just being clear with those who are experiencing this from the other side of the YouTube, from the other side of the internet. Setting expectations, as it were.
Yeah, that's smart. Here we are. This is where I needed to go.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, the Third Church of Mirren.
Yeah, get yourself a Dealy Bob.
Delicious Dealy Bob. Get myself a Wondrous Physic. Have a sit. Okay. Flasks. My flasks are better. Hooray. Mixed Wondrous Physic. We only have the one thing, but it's a free extra flask, so I might as well grab it. Howdy.
Spoken echo words if you wish.
No thanks.
Of course, tell me if
What was she asking for?
She'll tell you lore about this place if you let her. But I just wanted to summon her. Okay. That's done. On to our next thing.
Did you equip your Wondrous Physic?
No, I'm going to do that at the next grace. Okay.
Do we need to, fix the brightness or anything?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I might turn it up, like, in very dark zones, but I can see. Alright.
Just knew where that was.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
I wanted to find the Third Church of America because I know it's behind that.
Jesus Christmas.
Okay. To the Bestial Sanctum. Garank, we're not going to talk to you right now because I don't have any death spaghetti to give you, so it's pointless. I don't think we're going to be doing his side quest because it's a lot.
And that's that football guy that was very popular in energy drink circles a couple years ago.
determine if you had the metal. It seems
Hey, look, I got here, which means she trusts me now, so she'll take me to the Round Table Hold.
Let's
go.
Let my hand.
We have a very, fucking flat face.
You look like a British guy.
Yeah, I look like a British guy with knackers. Alright, we will rest at the Round Table Hold Grace. There we go. Actually, you know what? This is a good time to mix that physic. See, I only... Alright, so I mixed that, did that. Alright, where do I want to put it? You know what?
For some reason... excuse me, now that I'm back near the mic. For some reason, when we record...
Oh, did it auto-equip? Oh, that would be very convenient. Oh, it did. Hilarious. Perfect. That's actually fine. The cat's decided it's fighting time.
Well, the female cat, she is in heat. The male cat, he's fixed. Should my female cat be fixed? Yes. Complications occurred, and they haven't ever unoccurred.
She's old enough now that it's scary.
Basically.
You have time to talk. We have officially gotten everything we need done right now. We now need 4,000 souls.
Cool. I was mostly gathering my thoughts. For whatever reason, when we record, she decides it's time to lay on the floor near us and be extremely sexy as far as cats are concerned. I am unaffected by this.
Which she is heartbroken by.
Yes, absolutely. But as our male cat is fixed, he also doesn't do much about it. So they just end up fighting and making various cat noises while we're recording. I don't care if they do this in the other room. Get your fulfillment, girl. But no, we're in here. We must watch, I guess.
It's important to her that we watch. Alright, we gotta do that 4 more times.
Okay. I would not consider fighting those things at this stage of your career.
Yeah, like, it's not ideal. This is one of those things that would have been good to have the samurai for, because we wouldn't need to do this step. But, it's funny to be nude.
I flipped a coin.
Yep. The coin, you gotta respect the coin.
Yeah.
That's actually a philosophy I have in life. If I have 2 options and I really don't care between the 2, I will flip a coin. And not necessarily always follow the result of the coin. The coin is just meant to tell me what's in my heart. If at the result of the coin I genuinely don't care about the result, like I go, oh, that's fine, then that's fine. But if the result of the coin is, it makes me go, oh no, that tells me I really actually did want to do the other thing, so I do that.
It's foolproof.
It's never failed me yet.
But just to speak on the difference between levels of confidence and, you know,
Fuck that up.
in this game, in our abilities, I just would not be out here fighting these guys. I have trouble fighting these guys sometimes when I'm level appropriate.
Ooh, can I use that? No. Damn, what am I missing? Both strength and dex. Damn. Vulgar Militia Saw would have been fun.
Well, it's not that hard to get the weapon you crave, all things considered.
Well, we gotta beat Darrowville. So like we gotta do
I
something.
mean, you're gonna need some levels. You're a little too nude right now, but
yeah. This isn't the weapon we'll be fighting anything with anyway. Where did I sit down? There we go. Well, actually, I need to
reach. Yeah.
I gotta respawn the enemies. Why did I navigate the menu? Is more what I was asking myself.
You gotta shave those seconds off. Because this is not a speed run.
You know, I wanna. You know, our episodes are only a certain length, and the first episode just being farming and stuff that could be cooler. So.
A lot of folks like to use gameplay videos, Let's Play series, to chill out to. That's part of why I'm guessing, the longer YouTube content benefits the algorithm more. Because, you know, people aren't going to be like, oh, I'll throw on a 15-minute video to zen out to. You can't zen out in 15 minutes.
If you're wondering when we're going to fight that Blackblade Kindred, the answer is fucking never. I hate fighting them. They suck.
By contrast, will try to clear out every boss I'm aware of when I play such a game. Yes, even on the replays.
That's not me. That's
Nope,
never been me.
not.
Even when I played the original Dark Souls for the first time, before I gave up in frustration, that was not me.
There is only one Soulsborne boss I have never defeated.
Who's that?
Well, okay. Not counting Sekiro, I suck at Sekiro.
We're not counting Sekiro. That's a different thing.
Yeah. It's still within the genre, but it asks of me something I cannot provide. That's Priscilla in Dark Souls 1. She asked me nicely not to kill her, so I did.
I've never beaten Midir. I failed to beat Midir. That was just straight up, I failed at it. Okay, we're done here.
Did you ever fight Priscilla?
Oh, you know what? I actually, well, yes, but I count that as defeating her because I got past her. Whatever. She's alive, but like she didn't need to die. She just needed to just get out of my way. I didn't want to be there.
I understand. You got past her. I didn't experience the fight though. I don't know what it's like. I've seen video footage of it. Man, what kind of waifu guy would I be if I was like, I did not even watch a video. I couldn't stand to see my beloved dismayed by some uncouth ruffian.
I mean, you would be approximately a third of the people who ever talk about Priscilla online.
I cannot. There's a webcomic I've seen. They've fallen off a lot in the last 5 years. The guy who writes it has gone through a bunch of life-altering shit. But it used to be really good. It was called VG Cats. And there's a strip where one of the characters does not get a coin in a Mario-like game and just keeps moving. And the other character is like, you gonna get that coin you missed? And he's like, nah, I'm set. So she rips off his hands and goes back and gets the coin, using his hands to control the controller.
Right.
And I feel like that every time you walk past a shiny.
I know what that shiny is. I don't need it yet. It's at every stake of America in the game, and they're easier to see if I don't pick up the shiny.
But if you do pick up the shiny, then you've picked up the shiny. I'm not prescribing this behavior. I'm letting the people, the viewer, know that it hurts me in my heart and or loins. These guys are cool enemies, these little tree guardians.
Yes.
Oh my god, he doesn't even just like grab all the shit on the way. That's so... I could never. Every time you tell me, this is part of why. When you're like, yeah, it doesn't take that long to do X, Y, Z. You know, half an hour tops. I'm like, no. Because I'm playing the game instead of completing the task list.
I'm having a great time. I'm playing this game.
I'm so happy for you.
Honestly, you know what the funny thing is? We're not even, like, I'm not even stopping here. This is, I gotta get that grace because it'll make something very slightly easier here in a minute.
Right.
There we go. And, Let's see here. We got to get this. And it's kind of on the way to somewhere we need to go anyway, so that should be fine. Actually, do I want to go that way yet? Yeah. Like I said, this is the first episode of this is likely to just be horse adventure.
This is not, and again, I'm not trying to crap on the way you're playing the game.
Boy Be's horse adventure.
That was good. That was solid. This is anathema to me. Driving the horse around is not fun for me. So this is Chores the video game, and I play Animal Crossing. I thought maybe this was the time. No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, you know what? No.
Live your truth.
No, it's
Make
fine.
me suffer. It's funny.
No, here, look. All right, we do need it eventually, so here you go. Look, and I got it.
You got it. I got
the small golden effigy that we have passed up a bunch of times. And now those are harder to see.
Then what you do is you... Well, it's going to be harder to see after the first one anyway.
Yes, and I wanted to delay that.
It's not like you don't know where they all are.
I don't.
It's not like you don't know where 87% of them are.
Well, that's true.
This whole affair has destroyed my train of thought. If I was saying something important, let me know in the comments.
I might need a map help for. I don't need it yet. I think it's right there, but if I get to that marker and the thing I'm looking for isn't there, we might need to stop, and you might need to do some Googling.
Are you looking for the store?
Yeah, I'm looking for the specific store that sells the thing I need, and that's where it is. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
that's it. That one I did remember.
Then there's a mean dog out front, and I don't want no smoke with him.
No, lots of mean dogs out here. The guy on the right might have been interested in you. I would check before you jump off your horse. Or no, there's a Grace there. That's fine. And he wasn't. You did a good job.
All right, bud. Hey, man, how are you?
Well, there's been an How can I help?
I need to purchase something from you.
Are you dripping blood actively?
Yes. I need that, and I'll come back for all of this, and then we're the samurai anyway. But but that's once we have actual good runes. Speaking of, let's go get those. Go away. All right, you've seen horse riding action. Who's ready for taint punching action?
There's so much erotica in this episode.
There's grippers. There's taint punching. We got something for everyone over here.
Linda.
Hey, Grail. You know, you're a majestic ancient creature, a remnant of a time long past. All that stuff. I'm just gonna wedge myself in your ankle here and
Go to town.
So we're gonna be doing this for a minute.
Yeah, we sure are. It's not a speed run, but he will be using the speed run strats. And honestly, like I was saying earlier, unless you're playing the game like you play the game the first time you play the game, wandering slowly, carefully exploring the surroundings, experiencing all the mundanity of the initial, loadout, whatever the hell is, when you first start and you don't know anything, you're getting those runes you need to level up, those souls, as we often say from the Dark Souls series, passively. It's just sort of happening as a matter of course. Whereas when you know what's going on and you're not interested in all those boring little nothing fights, you don't get them so easily. So in New Game Plus, well, not New Game Plus, but in a new game that when you've already beaten the game, you basically have to do this to start off with any amount of power.
You don't have to. You could go and fight. You could go to the area south of the starting zone, which I long maintained should have been the starting zone, because it's scaled slightly lower than the starting zone.
And everybody in the starting zone says, don't go south, it is a silly place.
So, you could instead just go south to what should have been the starting zone, and there's a bunch of relatively easy bosses you can fight there who aren't super hard scaled, who you can hit, but you can do decent damage too, and there's fewer enemies, and there's more.
It does have some madness area though, and it is a little annoying to navigate the southern reaches.
It's very like up and downy. It's very vertical, but that's good actually because it teaches you how vertical the Elden Ring map can be, which is very. By the way, I don't know why I'm bleeding.
I think you activated something, maybe your berserk mode on the...
Well, it clears, Grayson is coming back. I'm not doing anything to cause that. I don't know what that is. It's up in my stat line, but I don't know what it is.
I can't quite tell either where it's coming from.
Some of the people in speedrun land would actually be very upset at me because I don't quite remember where the nearest gold pickled foulfoot is, so I'm leaving like 40,000 runes on the floor or some shit like that. Maybe 10,000. But that's fine. I don't feel like...
look it up for you, but you're like
I'm
most of the way
yeah,
through
it's fine.
killing her.
I never planned on going to get it. It's fine. This is Elden Ring, everyone.
Yeah, this is the game that swept the nation.
Game of the year.
This is that boss everyone was talking about when the game first came out, that everyone was so challenged by beating.
I'm just goated.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of very technical shit over here.
Yeah.
I'm not just holding forward and slamming on the trigger on the the right bumper with my thumb.
With your thumb?
Yeah. I'm not gonna wear out my index finger.
Alright. You know what? I'm not a speedrunner. I don't know these efficiency strats. So what we're doing here, for those of you who don't know, why he went and got the spiked cestus, is because it builds up bleed. Bleed does percent health damage after you get so many stacks. Grail, this sleepy old dragon woman here, has an obscene amount of health. If you've been watching the upper left corner just below our health bar, you can see hers and the kind of damage that's been stacking up. If this were an actual boss, there's no way in hell he would have been able to beat it. But because he's got these percent healths that build up, it'll chunk down her health like it just did, and makes that task a lot faster. If he had started Samurai, which starts with the Uchigatana, it would automatically have given him a bleed weapon, which was another one of the efficiency things you were considering.
Yes. We have 70,000 runes to spend. Let's go spend them.
All on Vigor, I'm sure.
Not all. First, we want to get... Do I want to get to 40?
That would be all you're doing.
No. I want to get to 30 and give us 10 points to put elsewhere. So, do we...
You want me to look up the requirements for your Bloodhound knife?
It's 17 dex, 18 strength. We don't quite have enough. I'd have to take more of my delicious vigor away. So should we do that, or should I try and beat Margit with these for the with the fists for the runes?
Man, that's I really what does that add to the playthrough? I'll ask that question.
It's fun.
Get over here, you wily little dime. Heads for Margit, because he's got a head. Tails.
Bloodhound Fang it is, alright. Confirm that for me for the Bloodhound thing. I believe I'm right, but I just want to be sure.
Bloodhound Fang. Doing me a Google. What are the requirements?
Thankfully, these fists also scale off both, so. Requirements up at the top.
I didn't see them. Oh, it requires. Okay, I see. 18 strength, 17 dex.
I swapped them around. All right, so I need...
You would have been up shit creek.
5? 25 vigor. Gross. There we go. 25 vigor. I'm weak. I'm mealy. I got no swag. I got no hoss.
I remember part of the problem when I first played this game is I did not have a nice light breezy playthrough through Elden Ring. I did 2 major mistakes from Jump Street. Mistake number 1 Because I had gotten so used to not needing as much vigor in the Souls games, I didn't prioritize it. Whereas in Elden Ring, unless you're goated, you have to. And thing two, I tried to force Caelid. Guys, he's putting the grippers away. It's the end of an era. I don't blame him. Armor is fucking important.
We're fighting Blood Knight Darrowil. He has a bleed weapon.
Yeah,
We
I
will
know.
fucking die if I don't put this shit on.
It was a funny joke, but it was never going to be permanent.
There we go.
And now you look extremely cool. So, we got that going for us.
Samurai at home. Fuck off.
It's very scary, that.
I don't want no smoke with that dog.
I have felled bosses and still struggle with those dogs sometimes.
To fight Margit or to fight Darrowil to try and get our good weapon?
We already decided.
We did.
We did.
Oh, actually, that's the one down in the hole.
Get in the hole. That's where you belong. Go fight Godric now. I'm joking. Don't do that.
While I'm here, I'll try to grab this. There we go.
Wow, thank you. That's very kind of you.
I knew it was gonna bother you. I could hear it in your spirit.
They're there. I want to get them, and then when the first time I play it, I want to look at them after. I've already played it, so I'm not as bothered with that. At present, we have no plans to do the DLC. We don't actually own the DLC on PC at the moment. If you guys really respond to this, maybe we will come back and do it. But for now, it's just the main game.
Back on this road. The good thing about Darrowil is, at least I think it's Darrowil, it's whatever Blood Knight is in this jail. Is that he's in a jail, so the run back is nothing. So when I inevitably fail this, it won't be that bad.
You'd have to do a few things if you wanted to get Blythe's help, right?
Yes, and I actually don't know how. I've never done that.
Oh, I have.
Nice.
You just gotta progress his insane arcane quest a little bit.
No thanks.
Ooh, those giants are good farming fodder. After I got a couple levels up, I would often go through them and get some runes from them and their entourage.
If I wanted what was in there, which I don't quite remember, I would rob them.
I want to say it's a hammer. Man. That guy was thirsty for your ass.
He wanted the smoke.
He was like, take the shoes back off.
He wanted the grippers, and he's not getting them.
they were pretty exquisite.
He's not getting them. I got shoes now. I got pants, and I got shoes.
I'm coming. I heard about the grippers.
The hordes of Tarantino upon me. Do.
Is that the whole... I'm so bad at these names. Godric the Grafted is the guy, right?
Yes, that's whose area we're in.
And was that the whole vibe there? Is he's like, yeah, I just put a bunch of extra feet on myself. Now I'm great. This is my dream, basically.
All right. I have fought this guy maybe like 3 times. I'm about to get my ass beat.
He's not that hard, but I don't know about with your weapon because it's really short range.
Ow. Oof. Take a drink.
Basically, you want to bait out his bigger attacks. Yeah, and then dodge him.
Take a drink.
I might not be as learned about this game as my compatriot here, but I do know some stuff.
Well, all right. So here's the dirty little secret about my friend in Elden Ring and all Souls games. He complains that I'm better than him, but that's just because I know more stuff. He's actually better at the physical game than me.
At this point, I don't know about that.
Yeah. See, I knew I was gonna die.
It's rough. It's a rough fight.
No, it's I'm rusty.
Well, you're rusty. Okay, and I meant to talk about this earlier, but we marched right to our deaths, and I forgot. It's streamer brain, as they call it. We're not streaming, but we are talking, being entertaining while we play.
That's your thing.
And it does make you less good at the game. It is harder to play the game, and I beat Ape Escape with streamer brain on, so you know.
I have no excuse.
Well, no, but you don't do this. This is the first time you've done this ever, as far as I'm aware.
What, play the game on the internet? Yeah, it's...
While you're, like, you know, being entertaining. It takes time to adapt to. I've been doing Let's Plays for... Well, that's not even true, because you did have the sticks back in the day when we played Elden Ring Online. Or not Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, very briefly.
Mm-hmm. So it's not the first
Do I
time.
want to go get more flasks? I don't really.
I don't think flasks are your problem, bro.
No, they're a band-aid for my actual problem being bad.
Well, you didn't even get to your flasks there.
No, like I said, why did you just repeat what I said?
It's not a band-aid if you don't put it on, I think is like, it getting more flasks isn't going to help you if you can't use the flasks in the first place.
Okay, so I'll explain what I meant by that.
Sure.
Since you did not understand what I meant by that. When I only have 4 flasks, I have to husband my flask usage, and this guy has a bunch of very large damaging attacks that make it difficult to husband one's flask usage. Thus, getting more flasks would enable me to use them in a profligate manner, allowing me to more easily defeat this man. I was under the impression that was clear by implication. My apologies.
So I'm not actively playing, and I'm not watching your health bar. I'm instead watching his movements. So I wasn't as familiar with the amount of damage he was chipping off you with the bigger attacks that would make you want to husband those flasks a little more carefully. In that sense, if you think it would be beneficial and flasks aren't hard to grab, you might want to do that.
No, fuck it. I'll just bang my head against this wall for a while.
Also a noble pursuit. There he is. There's Blythe. One of them balls fell apart.
Unfortunate. This is good training anyway, to get my feet back under me. Yeah. To relearn how to dodge, duck, dip, dive,
and again, I say this weapon is probably one of the worst ones to have to start with, because you are so close range. There is no footsies. You've got to be in this guy's face. Oh yeah, good call, Physic. Ooh, those delays are so rough.
That's fine.
It does make the fights trickier. It's a love-hate relationship, right? Like, from a game design standpoint, that's exciting. But from a player standpoint, fuck you, I thought I had this memorized. Ooh.
Yeah, just go ahead and kill me. You gotta talk now. I gotta learn how to play Elden Ring. You gotta be the one talking.
I'm sorry. Sorry for the dead air, my friends. It's exciting. I will jibber jabber about nothing. Maybe I should drop into Excalibur mode.
That would be funny.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I gotta get in there, though. By Excalibur mode, I do not mean a magic sword. I mean the play-by-play commentator for AEW. Alright, starting off with a nice bevy of blows. Daryl will counters, but... Oh, dodged! That one hit home. But Linda is... Ooh! Sundered under the blade of Bloodhound Knight Daryl. Nice little, chip damage there. Daryl's fast, he's got speed, but Linda has tenacity.
Oof!
And she literally can't permanently die. Which is a huge advantage to Linda in this contest. They call her Linda the Lacerator sometimes. Renowned for having defeated the oldest competitor in this arena, Grail. It was a one-sided match. Some would call it a squash. Grail got no offense in. That speaks to Linda's skill as a combatant, as a competitor.
Use this first.
Crowd silent. Just waiting for these two to clash. Daryl has a lot of reach. He's got a lot of long arcing strikes. It makes it difficult for Linda to get past his guard. And what is that maneuver you're doing there? Are you able to comment on that?
1 second. Let me get a little space from him here. Yes, that is my Ash of War. I believe it is called Endure. It gives me more ability to withstand hits without getting staggered.
Clever move on Linda's part. Ooh, creating space. There will
hit me with the blood loss.
Blood loss damage chewing right through the healing. Unfortunate, but this is the advantage of Darewill's build, his fighting style. Darewill, as we all know, is a prisoner, is confined to the Ever Jail in which he is bound. What is the lore here? Are these just executions? Are you just like, you know, geez, looking at the headman's list and going, well, this guy's he's been marked for death for a while. I'm just gonna go take care of this.
As far as entering the Ever Jail, I'm not sure what the lore is.
That was a cool endure. That was a very cool endure.
Ah.
Oh, the blood loss again.
Yeah, well, that hit was gonna kill me anyway.
He's tough, man.
Yeah, I honestly should probably go get some stuff. But I don't want to.
Do you want to stay here until you finish this fight?
If you want, yeah, that's a good first episode, a little longer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or, you know, we'll be here for 3 hours while I bang my head against this wall without using any of the tools at my disposal the game gives you to make things easier.
That's how you play a Soulsborne. That's how everyone plays a Soulsborne. It's the dominant strategy.
So I'm told.
So when that gray mist no longer descends, the enduring power is lost. Jeez, that's a set of unlucky positionings.
There we go. All right.
Got a little bit of health back. Linda is off the ropes. Daryl comes out swinging. Nice shot right to the face. It feels fun to sock a guy in the mouth. In Minecraft.
When I told you guys that I'm not actually that good at this game, I hope everyone believed me. I hope this isn't a surprise to anyone.
I mean, to your credit, in your defense, you're fighting at a really low level to be accomplishing this for someone who isn't an expert Elden Ringer. Like, I know you, as a viewer of expert Elden Ringers, have a skewed perception of what skill is. Because you watch guys like Tulok devour this game, lazily commenting made-up nicknames for all of the items and abilities as he blasts through the entire roster of bosses in 5 minutes.
Usually takes him a long time.
It's 6 minutes.
There you go.
Got a couple good hits in there, I will say. Punch him in the butt. Nice.
Oh, nasty.
That was a nasty pursuit. He usually gives you a little more time to recover from that, but maybe being at half health, he was getting cautious. But yeah, I think you're doing fine for where you're at, without, you know, determinedly not going off and grinding or anything of the such, beyond what we've already done to get a starting build. And quite to your own admission, as the coin dictated, instead of getting up a bunch of runes and dedicating them all to Vigor, where you're more comfortable having a lot of health, you've put them into a minuscule amount of extra damage. Yeesh. Already gave some space. That's going to give Linda a chance to heal.
Honestly, this one's kind of fucked up because for some reason, the game unequipped my actual weapon. I hit him with my bare fist at the start of this fight.
I see that. Well, yeah, that was a fucked run.
All right, we'll give it one more try, and then we'll close out this with doing something useful.
He's just gonna punch me directly in the mouth. As I said earlier, was really fun. I will suffer from saying that. That would hurt my feelings.
Then we won't do it.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna anyway, but, you know, now that you've mentioned.
Are you... Yeah, you know what? I'll save that for later.
Were you gonna ask about the blank flask?
Yeah.
It's basically just that I intend to turn that back on at some point, and I don't
Okay.
want my muscle memory to be all fucked up.
Absolutely makes sense. And that was exactly the question I was going to ask, is if you were intending to use it later. Ah, damn.
That sequence, man.
Hell of a combo. And for those who aren't proficient in Elden Ring, that meter just above his health bar is our bleed meter. Once that fills up, we'll take that percent health damage I was talking about, and it is devastating.
Which is one of the reasons I'm actually backing off as much as I am, because I'm trying to slow down
Yeah,
bleed.
give it some time to... Ooh, nice! Duck and hit.
Which is a problem, because it actually lowers his bleed buildup as well.
It is a double-edged sword.
Which is why I've switched to heavy attack, so that when I can get damage in, I'm getting more damage in.
Ooh, and now he backed away. Very clever. The biggest difference being he doesn't have a... Ooh, left-handed claw. He doesn't have a flask to heal from. Ooh, beautiful pair of dodges. Oh, but he applies the pressure. Man, that was a spectacle.
All right, well, that's not going to work. We're going to need some more tools.
Just gonna need a little bit more. As you prophesied, you wanted that 30 vigor, and the coin said no.
Let's go to the Grace. What is the easiest thing to go get? You know what? Honestly, the easiest thing to go get is going to be some runes. So let's go do that.
So now your early game farming, I remember when we first played this, you would do a lot out in Gatefront. But now here is your layer of efficiency.
It's just more runes for the amount of time spent.
Sure. Yeah, if you can confidently kill those little nasty men, what are they? Unclean?
Vulgar militia.
Vulgar militia. My brain is a Rolodex.
Yes. Is that more damage? It's a little more damage. Yeah, we'll try the saw.
It might give you some more spacing in general.
Yeah.
Does it have a bleed effect on it?
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, causes blood loss buildup.
Honestly, now that I see that it causes blood loss buildup, we probably could have stopped. We didn't need the 4,000 runes. We could have just done Grail with this.
Oh well.
I just don't like to plan around stuff that isn't a guarantee.
No, sure, and we didn't notice. So... Now, I ask another question. Ooh, that's cool too. Probably not as good as your samurai armor. Oh, and you've answered my other question. I was going to ask why you don't go around and kill some of the others in the area, but that is what your plan is.
The reason I do not do so in the initial thing is because I'm naked,
Fair enough.
and it's very easy for me to die,
It's riskier, absolutely.
so it's better to secure the bag. That's it.
That little bit of extra space. So, one of the reasons I ended up really falling in love with Soulsborns is they are the marriage of fighting game and RPG. That was a deer.
Yeah, fuck that deer.
Did you know it was a deer when you attacked it?
No,
Okay,
absolutely
I didn't
not.
either. I'm glad we were on the same page there. That was a little nasty, man. So much of the psychology of this game is about spacing, is about being able to interpret your opponent's attacks. And it does add that level of extra difficulty, like I was saying, because a lot of the attacks in these games get delayed by bosses who have slightly altered attack patterns to make the game harder.
Do I buy it here? I think they're for sale here. 1 second. I like this vulgar militia saw. We're gonna use it instead of the gloves from here on out.
Sounds great, man. I
Until
think
we
it's a
get
good
the
idea.
actual weapon I want. I like this. I like this little bastard. I've never used it. I like using weapons I've never used before. Otherwise, I would just go grab like the Lordsorn great sword, something I know how to use already.
What are we
Runes
buying?
here? No, there's no runes here. We are buying smithing stones. To upgrade the weapon that we're using, so that when we do fight Grail next, when we do fight Darrowwill next, we do a little more damage.
And that was actually something I was going to suggest, because you would be surprised, and you revealed this to me about a week ago. I knew it subconsciously. maybe the main guy, Kale.
Maybe.
Maybe he has
we'll
it.
try him.
But the scaling on your stats with your weapon is not as good as just improving your weapon.
Oh, you know what? This is convenient.
Oh my god.
Word. A pleasure to meet thee, I and the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of
One of the
power
coolest character designs in this game.
to call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Hell yes.
'Tis a bell of calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the earth tree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine to do with as thou wishest.
Do you want to get married later?
I think maybe. I think this is a good place to end.
Okay.
We met our wife.
Well, oh gosh, is it my responsibility to bring us out now? Is that how this works?
I think so.
Okay. Next time on Game Grumps.